just can't believe that they would actually do that because, I mean, these people are out for money. They're not out for volunteering their time for things, but that's what he said. So, but I have a hard time believing it myself.
Well, you can understand one or maybe two people offering to help out pro bono, but it's almost as if this entire dream team or nightmare team has been put together pro bono. It doesn't add up. There has to be a money trail, but where is that money? I know that there's been some rumors that there has been an income flow from somewhere in the entertainment business, but no one seems to know exactly where.
Did anyone ever find out conclusively where the second bail bond came after Padilla got out of this thing and withdrew his bail when Casey was arrested the second time? A second $500,000 bail was put up. Does anybody know where that money came from?
No, they said that was anonymous. They wouldn't give the source of it. They said it was from two different people, though. And I believe the Anthonys did something, I'm not quite sure, signed something to guarantee it or something. I don't know exactly what it was, but there was two different people that came from.
Sean, you're a man with your ear to the ground. What's the scuttlebutt that you're hearing?
Well, I don't hear much anymore on who's making what and who's making who. Everybody's making a shitload of money off this case, and that applies towards Baez as well. He's out there self-promoting himself, whoring himself out there. Now he's supposed to be some teacher. If you remember correctly, he's going to be a teacher, and he's even bringing on some students to help with his case against with Casey Anthony. So it'll be interesting. Now it just goes to show you that how desperate he really is.
Okay, well, once again to our listeners, the dial-in number, if you want to jump in and comment or ask a question, is area code 646-378-1120, and we certainly would like to hear from you. So, going back to these movie deals, and is there some validity in it? It was that there was an interesting comment that came out this week that in one of the jailhouse videos that seem to be being released on a regular basis, the comment is made that Baez is in New York on behalf of Casey Anthony. Now, I cannot possibly think of any good reason why the case would take him to New York.
She said he was there on business for her, is what she told her mother in that jailhouse visit. On the video, she said Cindy told her that Baez was in New York, and she said, I know, he's there on business for me. So, I don't know. There was no explanation. There was no more said about it or anything. So, I can't understand why he would be in New York on business for Casey when the case is in Orlando. So, I don't understand what New York has to do with her case. But that's what she said. Yeah,
it certainly doesn't seem to make a great deal of sense. Okay, I see the switchboard lighting up a bit like a Christmas tree. So let's go to the caller in the 239 area code. Hello, what's your name and what's your question for us?
Hi, this is Betty from Greta Wire. I don't want to talk on the radio today, but I was just listening. But I can't pull your site up on my on the computer. I'm doing something wrong. I'm always doing something wrong.
That's terrible. Okay,
I know.
Well, sit tight. I'm sure that I'm sure you'll come up with some questions for us. Okay.
I imagine I will.
we have another caller coming in from the
Thank you.
308 area code. What's your name and what's your question for us?
Hello, everybody. It's Brian again.
Hi, Brian.
Hi,
how are you,
Brian?
What's that? I just wanted to say I saw you on TV, Sean, and I hope you continue to get better, and God bless you.
Well, I appreciate it. You can, like I said, you can check out Headline News tomorrow.
I'll
be on
definitely
7.
do that.
Are you going to be as well behaved on Headline News as you were on Greta?
Yeah, they kind of put the whole nut crunch on you.
Right. I think in the article I wrote, I postulated that maybe they had a taser aimed at your nether regions.
I just wanted to tell you guys the day all this happened with George on Friday, I think it was, I read an article on there later on My Fox Orlando. That Jose, I don't know if you guys have read the motions he filed for next Friday, where the prosecution wanted to strike his list. Well, he's gone and added the whole Anthony family to it. He has added the Gruns. I have no idea why he is adding the Oak Ridge people, in Tennessee that did the tests on the trunk. He added them and that some of her other friends, and that Central Florida, that UCF scientist that did tests on the trunk and were unconclusive. And also, he has, while Judge Strickland has the FBI, the FBI interviews of Dominic Casey and the tape, and he's overlooking it to see if anything was broken between the attorney and client or whatever that is, if he did something wrong there.
And that Baez done something wrong, or the prosecution?
No. I'm pretty sure if it's Baez, because it's the attorney-client privilege, or how, I can't remember how it was worded.
I see what you mean. Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's looking into that. He has those tapes, and he's looking over that stuff right now.
Well, he wasn't what was his name? The investigator wasn't working for Baez at the time, though. He was working for the Anthonys, not Baez.
No,
Actually,
I'm not sure
Dominique, that's what his name was.
Right. And actually, Sean, what's your take on that whole video escapade?
Well, first and foremost, I think that by him actually going there and recording video footage, that kind of really bothers me. It's kind of like Gail St. John, who claims that because I was there, and I'm going to take credit. Yeah, you know what? None of them did absolutely anything. He took some video footage, and that kind of makes me suspicious, at least on the Dominic Casey part. Come on, you're hired by the Anthonys to videotape, and you're right there at the scene of the crime. Interesting.
They're supplying reasonable doubt for a trial.